So listen, we fast forward. You know, you in NWA now and all that. Let me ask you something because I feel like I can hear this, but I want to know if it was like a conscious thing y'all was doing. Was y'all making the music with like concerts in mind? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like it seemed like the way y'all music sounded, like y'all was making it thinking that y'all was gonna be playing in big arenas and shit like that.
I mean,
Like it
that's
just
Dr.
sounded big to me.
Bruh, we had Dr. Dre.
I think
This
that's
is
I
what I'm
mean,
that's
telling
the
you.
like,
magic of
I mean, at
Dre.
the end of the day, it's Dr.
Right,
Dre and Yella. I
right,
mean, Yella is nice too on mixing. You know what I'm
right.
saying? He nice too. So we had both of them, and whenever they did something, they were just kind of coming to their own as producers, able to do their own stuff. They were harnessed by what they had to do with the Wrecking Crew, but Easy kind of let them, just kind of let them shackles off in a way, and they was able to do the hip hop they really wanted to do, and so they just made everything big. He was used to playing concerts. He was doing arenas with the Wrecking Crew. I mean, them
Right.
dudes would open for they would open for Mary J. I mean, I said Mary J. Blige, Mary Jane girls. They would open
Mm.
for Confunction. They
Damn.
be doing stuff for people like that. I met what's our boy? Damn, not too much weed. Fuck it. Keep going. Uh, Kid Rock. We met Kid
Ah,
Rock as a kid DJ. You know what I'm saying?
when
Only
he
white
fucked with
kid
hip hop.
in San Bernardino DJing like the house DJ. You know what I'm saying? So we remember these, we go back long, 80, talking about 85, 84. Uh, and so these dudes know what they're doing when they get to their board. And then they get the shackles taken off and they can kind of go for it. So he made everything big. And he competing with the mixes from Rick Rubin and
Yeah.
Russell and Steve Eck and all these dudes who music was so loud. The LL records was the Def Jam records was so loud.
Hmm.
Um,
That's what I'm
we
saying. They had that concert kind of sound to their shit too,
Mm-hmm.
especially Run DMC.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like
yeah,
all of their
Woo.
records sounded like
Damn.
it was made for like Madison Square Garden. Even the way they would end, like bang, like
yeah,
Yeah.
it was this certain kind of energy that was like that sound like concert music to me. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
dynamic. Make it
Yeah.
dynamic. And no rules. Now so
Mm.
many rules. Everybody start getting into the radio play game, and so everybody got formulated.
Formulas. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Rap. 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook. All right, song over. So the
Damn.
songs don't have as much personality as they used to back then when wasn't no formula, wasn't no rhyme or reason. You know what I mean? One verse could be 8 bars, the second verse might be 39. It's like, you know
No
what I
hook.
mean? Yeah, no hook, just a break with people arguing. You just never knew what you was gonna get. Now you know exactly what you're gonna get, and that's why it's kind of boring sometimes.
Word.
All right. Little fast forward a little more. So now you leave NWA and you have the brilliant idea to get with the Bomb Squad.
Yeah, yeah,
And you make arguably one of the definitely in my top 10 uh albums of all time. That and Death Certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Those
Yes,
are
sir.
amongst my top hip hop albums of all time. Probably my number one is Nation of the Millions to hold us back.
yeah. That one.
But
Ooh.
those America's Most Wanted and Death Certificate,
I'm
bro,
still banging Summer Vacation. What?
like
Ooh.
man, that was my shit all day. Like, tell me what I kind of I feel like I know the answer, but tell me what made you want to work with the Bomb Squad and how were you able to fuck with them but still keep retain your own identity, and not get lost in some shit that they might have try to put you up on, try to make you sound like some East Coast dude or something.
Well, I mean, what's crazy is we got Dr. Dre right there in our camp, but my favorite producers were the Bomb Squad because the Public Enemy records were, we're in the age of sampling, and they were mad scientists. It was, it's about as, brilliant of sound, collage, get your attention, rock your ass at the same time, loud, message,
disturbing.
Yeah,
It was all of that.
I mean, Rebel Without a Pause, to this day, and Welcome to the Terror Dome are records that still just drive me bananas. I turn them all the way up, and I want to run through a wall when I hear them. Now, so Dre wasn't gonna be able to do my album because Jerry Heller was really hating on that, and so I said, damn, I want to figure out who's gonna do my record. Maybe I need to work with some New York producers. So I thought I was gonna work with the dude who did the Third Base album, Sam Seven, because their album, the beats was dope. Leo Corn set up a meeting, but they kind of they never showed up to the meeting. And so when I was leaving, I saw Chuck D. He told me, I met him on the NWA tour and on the LL tour, and we he was like, "What you doing out here?" I said, "I'm out here trying to get my record made." This dude stood me up, and he said, "Well, shit, I'm going in the studio with Big Daddy Kane tonight. We doing a song called Burn Hollywood Burn. Since you just went solo, you want to get on it?" So I said, I was like, hell, fucking yeah.
Like Big Daddy Kane?
Yeah, man, please. So I go down, do it, and I'm just telling them I'm looking for producers. Hank Shockley, Keith Shockley happened to be there, and they say, we'll do that joint, do the whole thing. And I never been so happy because when you leaving a group like NWA and a producer like Dre, you want to be in good hands. That's what they made you, as an MC, you feel like you're in good hands. So to be in good hands with some of the best producers on the planet made me feel good about the record. Now, what kept it, my flavor is me and Jinx. Jinx should get a lot of credit for America's Most Wanted and even more credit for Death Certificate. But he's the one, actually Death Certificate, Jinx, me and him oversaw that whole project. No Bomb Squad music from that. So, but go back to the Bomb Squad, we just made sure it kept the West Coast flavor. If it didn't sound West Coast, it didn't sound like I should be on it. We didn't do it. But I did want to dabble into politics. I did want to shape what I was calling street knowledge. So that's what I started to do, shape a form of street knowledge that mixed the streets with knowledge and wisdom and plots and plans that the government had against what was going on in the streets.